I've tried to film this like 3 times. What the fuck is going on with my hair? Hey, I'm blonde now. My phone is about to die, so I'm gonna make this really short. Alright, I'll try. Hey, so update. I live alone now. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not living with my mom anymore. She's back at our hometown, and I'm here to just finish high school. Maybe I'll stay, maybe I won't. I don't know. Thing is, I'm taking the bus. I've been taking the bus, but when I lived with my mom, it was kind of different than now. Back then, the bus was bound to come. I was taking the macro, which, of course, the macro's gonna come. And the bus, I never really had to wait too long. But now I live in a different area, and the bus takes me directly to school. I don't have to make 2 trips. And the bus from school is directly to my house, so that's really good. But this line is infamous for taking way too long, having too little units, and just not being reliable at all. So I've been struggling with this line for a bit. It's a good line in theory, not in practice. I've had multiple cases where I've had to wait way too long, but it was never I had to wait and it didn't come. It was just I had to wait and I got home late, but I got home. This today was different. The bus just didn't come. My class ended at 1:45. Sometimes I take a detour, sometimes I help my friends with something, I go to the store, and I take like 10 minutes. And in those 10 minutes, the bus has already gone by. And I had to wait for the other one, which is like almost an hour. And that's fine, you know, I've had that happen to me a couple times, so I'm used to it now. And I thought, I won't let this be the case today, so I just went straight to the bus stop. I didn't take any detours, I wasn't distracted by anything. I just went straight to the bus stop. And I was there for 2 hours. And in those 2 hours, the bus didn't come once. And it was different today because in that bus stop, there's 2 buses. And the other bus that comes around has way more units than mine. And so there's like 6 that go by and 1 of mine. But this was, in those 2 hours, only 3 buses came by of the other bus. So I was like, oh, that's weird. So maybe it'll take more for my bus to come by. So I waited and I waited and I waited. And it started to drizzle. Drizzle? Is drizzle the right word? I don't know. But it was the drizzle right before rain. So I was like, oh, if it doesn't come now, I need to take the other one. And I've done it before. There was a time that I knew the bus just stopped running, but it was out of its schedule, so it was my fault. So I had to take the other bus to get me to another bus stop, to take another bus to get me to my house. It's fine. I did it before, but I couldn't do that this time because I had almost no money in my wallet. My bus card. So I could only take 1 bus. So I had to take the other one, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to take whatever comes next, and I'm going to get to the closest point to my house and just walk. I'm just going to walk from the closest point to the house because that bus doesn't take me to my house. So it's just like, whatever. I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk it. I have an umbrella in my backpack. It's fine. It'll be fine. It wasn't fine. But I took the bus as expected. It wasn't my bus. It was the other bus. So I was like, okay, I'll get off at this point and I'll walk. And there was about like 2 points that I could get off. They were about almost the same distance. It was just the matter of like how much I know these streets, and both of them it was like zero, nothing. So I was like, okay, whatever. If I don't get off at this one, I'll get off at the other one. And I got off at none of those. I took way too long debating on which stop I should get off at, and I just missed them both completely. So I got off like a bit after that, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to walk by to this one, and I'll just go straight to my house. And at that point, the rain wasn't that bad. It was just, again, a little drizzle. But the walk, hey, you know that movie, The Long Walk? Yeah, that's what I just experienced. The long ass walk. So yeah, I was just walking endlessly for kilometers because I don't use miles. Fuck miles. And it was never ending. And the rain just got harder and harder, and I had to cross so many streets. And luckily, I didn't get almost run over by anybody. But yeah, I got to my house soaked. My feet were almost completely wet. And I got home 3 hours after I should have gotten home at. Isn't that so amazing? I love the bus. 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 Thank you.